Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is Monday, March 27th, 2023. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now, based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer, and I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. Dr. Pillai has explained there is an inner light to all of the planets and stars. They are more than just objects in outer space. There's a divine light being associated with all of them. And in doing the planetary puja, we are inviting the inner light of these beings to send their positive blessings into us and also into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I have a lit tea light, I have a raisin, I have a bell, I have an incense stick, I have a bowl of water and some fresh flower petals, and I've drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that's sitting here on a side table, and I'll use that for doing the puja. Right now, I'm taking some of the water and sprinkling water on all four sides of the blackboard chart to purify the space for the puja, and I'm putting a few drops of water on my own head to symbolically purify me, and I'm sending some drops of water out into space towards all of you, so that whether you're watching this live or later on a replay, everyone is purified going into the puja. Next, we do a short chant for Ganesha, the archetype who removes obstacles and also is a patron of astrology. Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang, Om Shring Gang. We ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja. And I ask him to remove all obstacles in the lives of all of the participants in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of your lives. I ask him to remove obstacles for all of you, now and always. Next, we do a short Tamil chant, asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atyar Arvarku Mikave. We ask for all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank Sayana Samunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now, we turn our attention to the time elements that are active in my local area. We start with the planet that rules the day. Today is Monday, ruled by the moon. I put the flower petals on the moon on the blackboard chart. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Next, we also honor Rahu, as Dr. Pillai associates Rahu with Monday as well. I put the flower petals on him. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. The moment the moon is in a star called Mrgashira, a star that Dr. Pillai says can give blessings towards enlightenment, and also a star that helps us with curiosity, with the willingness to try new things, eat new foods, go new places, make new friends, and so forth. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Now we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. At the moment, the moon is in the 7th waxing moon phase, called Saptami in Sanskrit. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Saptami Devye Namaha. Om Saptami Devye Namaha. Om Saptami Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet that's ruling the hour. In my local area, this is Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Now we acknowledge the yoga and the karana time elements. Dr. Pillai said for these, we would not use flower petals. We would say their names in Sanskrit 3 times each. The yoga that's active right now is one called Ayushman, which has energies that are well rooted. Ayushman, Ayushman, Ayushman. And the karana that's active right now is one called Garija, which has energies of increased effort. Garija, Garija, Garija. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. We start with the sign that is the ascendant sign, which is represented here with the letters AC. This is the sign of Aries, which is coming up in my local area on the eastern horizon right now. We start with honoring the planet that rules Aries, which happens to be Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. In Aries today is Rahu, Venus, and Uranus. We start with honoring Rahu, and I put the flower petals on him. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Rahu is in a star called Ashwini, a star that can give energies for speed and for healing. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Ashwini Namaha. Om Ashwini Namaha. Om Ashwini Namaha. Ashwini is ruled by the Ashwini Kumaras, horse-headed twins who have tremendous healing energies. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarasye Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by Ketu. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Now, Venus and Uranus are in the same star, so we're going to honor both of the planets before we invoke the star. I start with Venus and put the flower petals on him. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Next, we honor Uranus for being in Aries. I put the flower petals on him. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Venus and Uranus are both in a star called Bharani, a star with a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti or power or energy. I put the flower petals across Venus and Uranus. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Bharani's star is ruled by Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha or Aries, a fire sign with very active energy, today containing Rahu, planet that helps us to think outside the box, and Venus, planet of joy and happiness and beauty and enjoyment of material plane comforts and the arts, and Uranus, a planet that helps with success in life, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Vrishabha or Taurus, which today contains the moon. We honor the moon. I put flower petals on him. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. The moon is in a star called Mrgashira, a star that can give blessings for enlightenment and also activate curiosity within us. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Mrgashira star is ruled by Soma, a liquefied form of the moon, in which he's of divine nectar, the Amrita of immortality. I put the flower petals of the moon. Om Somaye Namaha. Om Somaye Namaha. Om Somaye Namaha. Mrgashira star is ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Taurus, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishabha or Taurus, an earth sign with very grounded energy, today containing the moon, which is our mind and our emotions, and our receptivity to light. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Mithuna or Gemini, which today contains Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Mars is in a star called Ardra, a star symbolized as a teardrop of compassion. Om Ardraye Namaha. Om Ardraye Namaha. Om Ardraye Namaha. Ardra's star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower, first it's ruled by Rudra, the archetype who's a fierce form of Shiva. He comes and destroys negativities. We honor Rudra, and I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Rudraye Namaha. Om Rudraye Namaha. Om Rudraye Namaha. Ardra star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Gemini, which is Mercury. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Mithuna or Gemini, a zodiac sign with a great range of energies and a zodiac sign that helps with astrology. Today, containing Mars, a planet that's both a healer and a protector. We ask Mars to give blessings to all those who serve us in the areas of healing, like doctors and nurses and first responders and all those who help us with healthcare, as well as all those who help with protection, the police officers, the firefighters, the military, all those who help with security. We pause for a moment and reflect on all of this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu. I put flower petals on him. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Swati, a star symbolized as young shoots of plants blowing in the wind. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Vayu, archetype who rules the wind and the air element, and also is the father of Hanuman. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Rahu. I put flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign that has energies for balance, fairness, harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto. I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Krum Kuntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kuntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kuntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that can give long-lasting blessings for success. I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. We ask for blessings from all 10 of them, and I put the flower petals on Pluto. Om Visvatevasye Namaha. Om Visvatevasye Namaha. Om Visvatevasye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, today containing Pluto. Capricorn is a sign that can help activate ancient past life skills and abilities. And Pluto is a planet that can help with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Satyabisha. This is a star symbolized as an empty circle. It's a star with a tremendous amount of healing energy, and one of its nicknames is 100 Physicians. It's also a star that can give interest in esoteric subjects. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Satyabisha star is ruled by Varuna, the archetype who rules the waves, the oceans, the rains. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satyabisha star is ruled by Rahu. This is the third star this morning that's ruled by Rahu. We had Ardra, Mars in Ardra, we had Ketu in Swati, and we have Saturn in Satyabisha. All three of those are ruled by Rahu. So the Rahu energy is a bit up today, or a bit strong. I put flower petals on Rahu for ruling Satyabisha star. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha, or Aquarius, a zodiac sign that is the most humanitarian, the most service-oriented, today containing Saturn, planet of patience, compassion, structure. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi, or sign with a planet in it, is Meena, or Pisces, which today contains Neptune, the Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter. We start with honoring Neptune, and I put the flower petals on him. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purvabhadrapada, a star that can give blessings towards enlightenment, charity, purification. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Aja Ekapada, an archetype who can help us to experience deeper levels of stillness and also forgiveness. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the sun for being in Pisces. I put the flower petals on him. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. The sun is in a star called Uttara Bhadrapada. Dr. Pillai says this is a star that can help with business development. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Bhadrapadaye Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada star is ruled by Ayurbundya, an archetype who helps to guard treasures and valuables. Om Ayurbundyaye Namaha. Om Ayurbundyaye Namaha. Om Ayurbundyaye Namaha. Uttara Bhadrapada star is ruled by Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Now we honor Mercury and Jupiter. They're both in the same star, so we will honor both of them before I invoke the star. I start with Mercury. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Next, we honor Jupiter for being in Pisces. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Both Mercury and Jupiter are in a star called Revati, a star that can help with wealth and also with travel. Om Revatiye Namaha. Om Revatiye Namaha. Om Revatiye Namaha. Revati is ruled by an archetype called Pushan, He helps take care of the cows of the gods. In an agrarian culture, cows are a symbol of wealth. He also helps all those who take care of animals and helps the animals themselves. And he also helps with travelers. Om Pushanye Namaha. Om Pushanye Namaha. Om Pushanye Namaha. Revati's star is ruled by Mercury. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena, or Pisces, a zodiac sign that's the most transcendental, the most metaphysical of all the zodiac signs. Today containing Neptune, a planet that helps with our intuition and also with understanding our own inner life. And the sun, which is our soul, and also a planet so important for our health and our self-esteem. And Mercury, planet of communication, planet that helps with business and also helps with our own sense of humor. And Jupiter, planet who has help with everything to do with spiritual teachings, our relationship with our spiritual teachers, our spiritual community, our ability to do our practices, and also a planet that can help with wealth, as well as everything related to banking or legal matters. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now, I take a lit tea light and I hold it above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals on it. And in the air, I circle the lit tea light around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light through the fire to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked. Next, I take a lit incense stick to represent the air element and also to offer a sweet fragrance. And in the air, I circle it above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. Next, I ring a bell to offer the element of sound. Now I take a little raisin, a small fruit, to symbolize the earth element, and I circle that in the air above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction. And later in the day, I will eat the raisin as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Now I make prayer hands, and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them all to send their positive blessings into the lives of all of us and also into the lives of our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do short Q&A. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and your support. Right now, we have a little bit of time. If you post questions in the chat, I will do my best to try and answer them. So 3 planets today with stars that are ruled by Rahu. Rahu can help with helping us think outside the box, but he also can help us with making friends with new technologies. So it can help us to experience getting trained in new technologies, and we can be asking him to be helping all of the scientists and researchers and inventors that are working to solve urgent problems of our time, to give them fresh ideas, to help them with the work that they do. Interesting astrological thing today, 3 planets in stars ruled by Rahu. Okay. Checking the chat and not seeing any questions today, which is fine. We don't have to have questions every day. So I will go ahead then and close out the stream for today. I'm grateful to Ronnie, who created the video that we use each day. She's able to put the chart into the video for each of the specific days of the week. I'm grateful to her for her help with that. Okay, I will see you again tomorrow then. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all.